Come near, make a tell you a story. You see that big beautiful white mansion sitting right there in the heart of Kingston? This is a monument to a man who defied every odd. Him rise from the shackles of history to build something extraordinary. George Stiebel was the first black millionaire in the whole Caribbean. Him built this beautiful Devon House in 1881. The year was 1821. Slavery was still the law of the land. George Stiebel was born to a Jamaican housekeeper and a German Jewish merchant. Back then, a boy of mixed blood didn't have much road to walk.
Young George faced rough times. The high society folk looked down upon him, but the boy had a fire in his belly.
Them say him couldn't amount to nothing, but his mind was sharp like a machete.
Him drop out of school early and take up carpentry. While other boys play, George was learning how the wood bend, how the ships them built. He was building a foundation, seen?
Captain, that hull repair will cost you 12 shillings, not a penny less.
And own he did! With his savings, him buy a small schooner. Them laugh at him, a black man owning a trading ship, but George just smiled. Him named the ship, loaded with goods, and set sail.
Him start trading between North and South America. Sugar, rum, manufactured goods. The man had a head for business. His little boat become a fleet. The money start flow.
But life ain't a straight road, me brethren. One night, a terrible storm catches fleet. The sea turned angry. Ships sink, cargo lost. George lose nearly everything in the dark waters.
But wait, look here. As George ambitions them a grow, him personal life bloom too, you know? He meet a beautiful black woman named Magdalene Baker. She was a missionary girl, 1351, and had two pickney, a boy and a girl. Him wash up on shore with nothing but the wet clothes on him back. Most men would have give up, bawl and beg. Not George. The sea take his ships, but he couldn't take his mind.
So much gold you're picking up off the ground. El Calao.
George start over. Him hear whispers blowing in from South America. Venezuela. Venezuela was no joke. Mosquitoes, disease, thick jungle. But George bought shares in a gold mine. People say it was a fool's errand. The mine was dry.
George, it's a waste. It's just dead rock down there.
It's not dead. We dig one more shilling depth. One more!
And then, cling! The pickaxe hit something different. It wasn't just a nugget, it was a vein. The El Calao mine became one of the richest gold mines in the whole world!
Immensely proud, George Stiebel, the first black millionaire. George could live anywhere in Europe, but his heart was always in Jamaica.
Mr. Architect, you see all this? Right there is where I will build the finest mansion in Jamaica.
Him buy a massive piece of land right in the St. Andrew. Them call it Devon Pen.
Brick by brick, the mansion rise up.
1881, the work was happening. People stop in the street just to stare. Them never see a black man build a palace before.
When the doors finally open, it was a marvel. Chandeliers shining like the gold he found in Venezuela. The colonial elite didn't know what to do. At first, them turn up them nose, but George didn't care. He was a gentleman of the highest order. Soon, them couldn't resist the invitation.
Oh, the parties him throw! Music playing out into the Kingston night. Carriages lining up the driveway. Black, brown, and white for once, everybody mingling under one roof. George's roof.
But George wasn't just about showing off. Him was a man of the people. Him use his money to build up Jamaica. Charities, schools, helping the poor. Him never forget where him come from. His work was so great, even the Queen of England had to respect it. Queen Victoria herself named him Custos Rotulorum. I am deeply honored by this recognition from Her Majesty. It is a privilege to serve as Custos Rotulorum for St. Andrew.
Bless the breeze. It's been a long journey, but it was worth it.
In his later years, George sit on his veranda, feeling the cool breeze off the mole. Now, in the golden light of evening, he finally rests, the weight of the years lifted from his shoulders.
Me heart full, the sea calm now.
In 1896, George Stiebel closed his eyes for the last time. The whole of Jamaica mourned. A titan had fallen. But the house he built, it stands strong.
Let's get this done! Time is money!
Decades pass. By the 1960s, people forget the history. Developers want to tear down Devon House to build condominiums.
But Jamaica say no! The government step in. Edward Seager say, this is a national monument! Them stop the bulldozers and declare Devon House a huge.
by the authority of Jamaica. This property is now a national monument. The legacy was saved.
By 1965, the house becomes a museum, a living, breathing part of Jamaica's soul. On the 11 acres, you find boutique shops, cafes, and a bakery. The aroma alone is enough to make your mouth water. These are the best beef patties and the richest bread pudding you'll find anywhere on the island.
Today, George's house belonged to all of us. You walk through the doors and you step back in time. You see the mahogany, you see the grandness, and you remember the boy from the harbor. And of course, you can't talk about Devon House today without talking about the ice cream. The best in the world, them say. George would have loved to see people smiling and eating ice cream on his lawn. So next time you pass by Devon House, look up at them white walls. Remember George Stiebel, the first black millionaire, the man who proved that no matter where you start, you can build a palace.